always thought the tales about the cursed forest were just local folklore, but then I found the abandoned campsite with my name carved into the trees. It was supposed to be a weekend getaway, a chance to escape the city and reconnect with nature. My friends and I had heard the stories growing up, warnings from our grandparents about the old forest at the edge of town. But we laughed them off as mere legends. Until that night, when the firelight flickered on the carvings, and I realized the name was written in my own handwriting. As the evening wore on, an unsettling silence enveloped the camp. The usual sounds of nocturnal life were absent, replaced by an eerie stillness that pressed in from all sides. My friends huddled closer to the fire, their laughter now forced and hollow. I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched. When I ventured deeper into the trees to gather more wood, I stumbled upon a tattered journal half buried in the underbrush. Its pages were filled with frantic scribbles detailing nightmarish visions and whispered voices, all signed by someone with the same initials as mine. By the second night, the forest seemed to come alive with malevolent intent. Shadows twisted into grotesque shapes, and the wind carried a chorus of distant, anguished cries. My friends decided to leave, but I felt a strange compulsion to stay, as if the forest had claimed me. I tried to convince them it was just our imagination, but the panic in their eyes told me they sensed something more. Alone, I returned to the campsite, only to find my belongings strewn about, and the carvings on the trees had multiplied, now forming a sinister spiral leading deeper into the woods. On the third night, I followed the spiral, compelled by a force I couldn't resist. The deeper I went, the more the forest seemed to close in around me, the trees whispering my name. At the heart of the spiral, I found a clearing with an ancient, crumbling altar. On it lay a photograph of me, taken just days before, and a note in my handwriting that read, "Welcome home." Before I could react, the forest erupted in a cacophony of voices, and the ground beneath me began to quake. As I was swallowed into the earth, I realized the tales weren't just folklore, they were warnings. And now, I was part of the legend.